Hello everybody. My name is Stuart Mackinnon and I'm running for re-election for Park Commissioner with the Green Party of Vancouver. For the past 3 years I've had the honor to be a commissioner and to work hard for you and your values. And those values, I believe, include to keep parks as parks by continuing to work to end the commercialization and the politicization of our parks and recreation system. To keep parks as a reflection of our community by working to keep our parks beautiful and properly maintained, realistically funded. To keep parks as a reflection of our values by helping to save the Bloedel Conservatory and for working for improvements to the Van Dusen Gardens. To keep parks as places of refuge and play by allocating underutilized areas for community flower gardens. To keep parks as places for people by working to keep our public washrooms open and making sure that they have soap and hot water. To keep community centers as places for everyone by working to keep fees fair and fighting against charging fees to preschoolers. To keep community centers as safe places for community recreation by fighting for renewal and for neighborhood services, including a new pool at Mount Pleasant and a new arena in Kerrisdale. To keep neighborhoods as peaceful places to live, work, and play by trying to ban noisy machines from the park board that disturb the tranquility of our neighborhoods. The two questions that we're presented with consist of what would I do to foster the relationship between the park board and community associations? Well, the first and foremost thing is respect. Respectful dialogue between the board and the associations. We have a joint operating agreement, and that's, for me, the first word is the priority there. It's a joint operating agreement. It's not one is above the other, that we work with the community. We have to build trust, something that's been broken over the last 3 years with our community center associations. We've got to build that trust. One of the ways that we can do that is each commissioner has a liaison position. For instance, I'm the liaison commissioner to Thunderbird, Renfrew Park, and Kensington. I think those positions can be used better. At the moment, I'm invited whenever the association wants to speak with me or wants something done. I think that we should be a permanent adjunct to the community center associations, that we should be there every month. To work with them, to offer them advice, or to be a conduit for information. What would I do to ensure that appropriate funding is provided for community centers and parks and facilities? Well, that's a difficult question because our funding actually doesn't come directly to us, it comes through City Council. So we've got to build better relationships with City Council. We've got to build better relationships with community groups, with community center associations. We've got to make sure that the public is aware when the budgeting is done. It's not a done deal. It simply comes to Park Board, we raise our hand, then it goes to City Council and they raise their hands. We have to make sure that there's better community consultation. We have to take the partisan out of it. A couple of budgets ago, we had the chair of the Park Board say that this is now going to be a government-opposition relationship on the board over the budget. Well, that's not acceptable. We sit in a round circle, we sit in a round table at the Park Board, and that's for a reason, because we have to work collaboratively. We have to work together to get the most dollars we possibly can from City Council in order to maintain our parks and recreation. We all have to work for the park system. I'd like the opportunity to continue advocating for parks and services that are important to you and your family, and if re-elected, I intend to continue working for you to improve parks and recreation, to ensure maintenance and safety of our facilities, and to strengthen communication and relationships with our Park Board staff. On November 19th, you can make a difference for parks and recreation in Vancouver. You can vote for 7 commissioners. Make one of those votes a vote for Stuart Mackinnon and the Green Party.